doing today? Today we have a lot to cover. A lot to cover. So basically, we're going to go over yesterday's core, which was outstanding. Mr. Gallegos came in pretty high yesterday. Core, $50.43. DP, $4.38. All in was $54.81. CSAT, 8.45. Office is currently sitting at 8.6. Mr. Noe came in yesterday with a 7.9, I believe, on the CSAT. We need to step it up, sir. We need to step it up. Today we have 22 jobs. At $20 is $440. Dish Protect will put it at $66. And again, we want our customers to be what? Extremely satisfied, correct? So before we get into anything else, can you tell me at least one or two of the 5 important core questions for the CSAT?
Tech arrival, tech referral, if I was professional, if I respect, and were you home?
Were you home? Were you home for the install? Is he right? Is he wrong?
He's correct.
He's correct. And we're making sure we go over all of these with our customers, right? And you forgot that he respects your home, right? That's why we wear the booties, to respect their homes. All right, so without further ado, we're going to jump into this presentation real quick. It won't take too long, but we'll jump into it real quick. Today we're going to go over ranking. Basically, this ranking covers where Lincoln stands as an RSP. Rank by metric, right? Out of 11 offices, this is where we rank, okay? Core, we're at 8 out of 11. Dish Protect, 6 out of 11. I mean, we're better than this, and I'll get into just a couple slides. I won't cover too many. But Core, we're at 8 out of 11. Dish Protect, 6 out of 11. CSAT, we're better than that, right? If we're really taking the time to go over these questions with our customers and let them know what email they're going to get and what questions they're going to ask, we should be better than that. NPS, 9 out of 11. EWA, 2 out of 11. We're doing great there. I would hope that we can do great on everything else. We've talked about incentives that Lincoln gets for metrics that they meet, and we're leaving millions, if not millions of dollars on the table. We really are. AC3, 6 out of 11. 0 to 1 booking, 5 out of 11. And daily completion rate. Again, reschedules do hurt us, right? 0 to 1, we need people. AC3, all jobs completed within 3 days. We need to get every job completed. We don't try to reschedule. We don't want to reschedule. It hurts us as a whole. Everything that we do has a consequence. Everything that we do, right? So I'll get into the slide just briefly, right? And if my thing wants to cooperate, right? Just briefly, if my thing wants to cooperate, which it doesn't, right? It's loading. Give it a minute, please. Kidding me right now. So I won't get too much into covering so much, but just to give you a general idea. Come on, don't do this to me. Come on. This basically will cover smart home subs. In short, just to get an idea, right? Again, I won't cover all of them today, but just to give you a brief snapshot. So basically, this is more of the offices, right? Our goal is $23. I know you can probably see it up here, right? $23 is our goal. Linkus is sitting here, right? $16. We have one that's below it, but $6.94 short away from our goal. We're ranking number 66, right? I mean, can we get up higher? Can we do better? I believe we can. You know what I mean? As a whole, we're leaving money on the table. Incentives. Lincoln, and as an ESOP shareholder, this is something we should really care about. And there's probably a lot of numbers for you guys to grasp onto, right? But if you look at here, you can see the increase, right? From back in 622, gradually going up, increasing. Overall, we're increasing somewhat, right? And that's not just Lincoln. That's just every RSP that's out there. Smart home sales are increasing. Dish Protect, as you see here, Lincoln is sitting here at $1.95, right? To me, and like I've said before, the goal is actually $2, right? For the company as a whole. For all of us, we shoot for $3. But as a company, we should want to do better. You know what I mean? We want to thrive, we want to push, and we want to get those incentives. I mean, we're leaving money on the table. You know what I mean? And it's imperative, of the utmost importance that we understand that, you know, money is being left on the table. And without going too much into detail, right? We covered the tier 1 to tier 2 metrics, and if I can do this real quick. If I can do this real quick, right? And just to go over it at a glance. Come on. Right? This is money that's being left on the table, and just so you can more and further understand it, right? AC3 right now, we're hitting the tier 3. CSAT, we're hitting the tier 2. Smart homes, we're hitting the tier 3. Dish Protect, tier 3. These are qualifying work orders that we have completed, 19,000 work orders incentives. We're basically getting nothing off of these. Right now, Dish Payout, as a whole, Linkus is getting this money, right? $76,000. And if you look at here, we want to hit tier 1 because that's where most of the money comes in most of these tiers, right? Tier 1, tier 1, tier 1. We're leaving, imagine that we're getting, what are we hitting? Tier 3, multiply 19,000 real quick by even tier 1, $5 or $4 on some of these categories. You can see that these work orders or this money adds up. Right now, we're getting $2 on this one, right? $2 out of tier 3, and this is for what? Dish Protect, right? If we were to hit tier 1, we'd be getting $3 for tier 1, right? So multiply 19,000 times 3 alone, it multiplies. That's almost $60,000 alone, which is close to the whole of this. Does that make sense? So now you're getting $60,000 here, $60,000 here, and that's $120,000 left on the table for Linkus, right? Or that comes in from Linkus. Yes and no, because as an ESOP shareholder, we all benefit from that. And it's imperative that we understand that. That goes into our ESOP account. Not all of it, but it's scattered throughout all of our company, right? So all of us get to benefit. But without further ado, Mr. Gallegos,